sound like you warmed up, so I have one question for you. Are you ready for your headliner tonight? Yeah! It is an honor to work with him. He's one of my favorite comedians and a great person. He has numerous specials on Comedy Central, and he's appeared on The Late Show with David Letterman 25 times. And tonight, he's in Portland. Folks, a big round of applause for Regan! Very much. That's very nice. You guys are all very nice. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Hey, how about a nice hand for Kermit Apio? Yeah! I don't know how to start dancing. How do you start? Start from your ankle. Everything all at once. You're at a place and everybody's on the dance floor dancing, and everybody else is way over here not dancing. How do you get from here to there? Are there percentages involved? Like when you decide to dance, you dance 10% at your table to get a kickstart. You feel the heat of the lights and you bump it up to 60. And you get in the mix and you're full throttle. You have to do a transitional approach. You can't not dance at all until you're in the middle of the dance floor. I'm very anal, and I refuse to dance until I am at ground zero. Here we are! It's too harsh. I don't know what to do out there. I don't like it. I don't want to be out there. Turn these lights off. My body doesn't know what to do. My brain doesn't know what signals to send. All synapses are misfiring. Frankenstein beat me once at a dance contest. So the only way I can get through it is I have to give myself assignments from the back of my head, you know? I'm out there, hey, move around a little bit. What, are you going for a walk? Head back where you were. Do something with your arms. You look like you're floating. Put them down, put them down. People say you should move your hips a little bit. Stop that immediately, stop that immediately. Remember that moment, don't ever do that again. Danger, Will Robinson, red alert! You gotta do it. It's part of the world. It's part of being sociable. Hey, you know when you ask somebody out in the movies or on TV, it's always very smooth, you know? Hey, would you like to have dinner on Saturday? I would love that. I'll pick you up at 8. That's the whole plan? Even if they're interested, it takes longer than that. Would you like to have dinner on Saturday? I would love to, but my sister's flying into town on Saturday, so Saturday's not going to work, but we could have dinner on Friday. I'll pick you up at 8. Can't at 8 o'clock, because we're having an office party that's going to probably go till about 8:30. We can have dinner after that. Pick you up at 9. Don't you need to know where I live? Yes. You need to know that. I live out in Jefferson Township, but if you want to take the Route 22 to get out there, it's the normal way, but they're doing construction on that, so you're not going to be able to take that all the way into the township. You get about 2 miles outside of town, you gotta dart over and take the surface streets of the town. And then you come back over, you'll see our apartment building, but they're doing some water treatment stuff out front. So you can't park out front where you normally can. You have to park across the street at the tennis courts. And you come over, and our buzzer hasn't been working. So if you try to hit the buzzer, I'm not going to be able to hear that. You're going to have to call, but the cell service from there doesn't really work. So directly into the road and call me, and I'll hear you, and then I'll come down. I'll do all of that. You know I'm gluten-free, right? How about we don't go out? That'll be easier if we just walk separate ways now. Now you want to be sociable, man. I like to play poker, and I play out on the road, and I feel like I'm being taken because, you know, local groups, they always have their own games that nobody else understands, and they don't realize the advantage they have, or maybe they do. You sit down. All right, we're going to play a game called Sensory Overload. It's the same as too much information to process, but it's double the ante. All right, here's how you play. You get a 7 of clubs up, all the hearts to the guy to your right are wild. You have a 4 of spades, put that on your toes and pass it under the table to the guy underneath there. If a 9 of diamonds comes up, you take a $1 bill and you stuff it into the breast pocket of the guy to your left. Anytime you get a jack, the guy next to you gets to take your wallet out and go outside for 20 minutes. How much money do you need? Let me know when I'm broke! You know what's cool about our country? You can do what you want, man. You can also not do what you don't want. I gotta work at that. He's at this party and this guy goes, "Hey Brian, wanna go for a ride with me on my motorcycle?" And I should have said, "No thank you. That's not something I'm interested in." But somehow it came out, so he took that as a yes. So he says, "All right, everybody, let's head out front. I'm going to give Brian a ride on my motorcycle." Like I'm some kind of circus bear. So we're all out front, and I'm like, what is happening? He's sitting on his motorcycle. Hop on. Hop. Here comes Peter. Hop. I didn't see you hop. I've never seen anybody hop onto a motorcycle. So I'm sitting behind him. He doesn't have a back bar or nothing, so I don't know how it works, so I put my arms around him. He was like, "All right, you know that can't happen, right?" What, are you joking? You're joking, okay. Yeah, I'm joking. You know you got little handles by your seats. I'm like, I know that. What? Oh, this feels safe. I don't know how strong he thinks my ab muscles are. But I can hunker like this when he tears away at 80 miles an hour. So he screeches off. I'm like, wow! He's oblivious to what's happening behind him. He's like, oh my God! He's every inch of gut muscle I have to work my way back up. He yells, we're turning to the right, lean! I thought we were tipping over. So I lean to the left. I thought it was like a sailboat. On a straightaway, and he's hooking and jerking, and our helmet started clicking. Click, 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 click. What are you doing? That's Morse code for stop! what is the idea of perfection? You know, I was like, it doesn't exist. And I thought, wait a second, it depends on how you look at it. You know? And then I realized I witness perfection every week when I travel at hotel check-in desks. I realized over the years, whenever there's a mistake with the reservation, it's never their fault. It's always the customer. They're always kind enough to point out how you goofed up. How you doing? Been traveling all day. I got up early to confirm my hotel reservation for tonight. Got to the airport and our first leg was delayed. So I called from the airport to confirm the reservation. And that flight got into the connection city too late for the connection, so I called from the connection city to confirm the reservation. They put us on another flight that got diverted for mechanical reasons. 400 miles out of town, that's where we ended up flying to. So I called from that airport to confirm the reservation. They put us on a shuttle van that ran out of gas 45 minutes out of town. I had one bar left on my cell phone, so I used that to call to reconfirm the hotel reservation. So I've been crawling on asphalt and broken down. I'm gonna get in my room and get some bandages on my asphalt. Fortunately, I have a reservation that I've confirmed 17 times today. Under Regan. Did you by chance make the reservation under another name? And why would I have done that? Why would anyone do that, sir? Has anyone ever done that in the history of making hotel reservations? You don't think it's insulting that you're suggesting when name came up, that's when I went off the rails? That's what you're tossing into the air. Somebody on your side said name, and I panicked at that point. I don't know my name! Let's figure it out when we get there, I guess. Hypothesis that I was wrong. Customer is always wrong. It's the new American way. Buckle up. So how my reply I like to go into now. Did you by chance make the reservation under another name? Check Zippity Doodah. Sometimes I think my name is Zippity Doodah. And I mistakenly made my hotel reservation with that. Try Zippity Doodah. Put that in there. Doodah is the last name. Zippity is the first name. You don't have that? Try Zip as the first name, Itty as the middle name. Sometimes I think my name is Zip Itty Doodah, and I'm mistaken. Try Zip Itty Doodah, break it up into 3 words. No, I know there's people waiting, but it's your idea, and I'd like it. Let's take it in the end. You took this horse out the barn, it's right, let's see where it takes us. You don't have Zip Itty Doodah. Try Yippee-I-Yo-Ki-Yay. Sometimes I think my name is Yippee-I-Yo-Ki-Yay, and I mistakenly made my hotel reservation. Try Yippee-I-Yo-Ki-Yay. Put that in the Ki-Yay with a K. Try with a C. Try with a K-H. Try with a C-H. Try with a W for some odd reason. Try Yippee-I-Yo-Ki-Yay. Try Yip as the first name, E-I-O, 3 middle initials. Sometimes I think my name is Yippee-I-Yo-Ki-Yay. Try all caps. Try Yippee-I-Yo-Ki-Yay! Try Yippee-I-Yo-Ki-Yay! And then somehow, magically, a room becomes available. You guys are great. Thanks for coming out. That's quite an honor, man. Thank you very much. Unless you're all getting up ready to leave, then this guy might do that down here. He said good night, didn't he? How about another hand for Kermit Apio? Yeah! Great to be here in Portland. Thanks for coming out.
We're weird!
I was in Spokane not too long ago. You have to say that city name right, or else you'll lose the crowd. They were telling me backstage before I went out on stage in Spokane. The guys were working back there. They said, "Listen, man, you don't want to mess up. If you say Spokane, you'll lose the crowd. So just make sure you say it right." And it was nice. We were all in the back doing some cocaine. So anyway, I don't know about you, but I'm just trying to get through life without looking like an idiot. I don't think it's working out too well. You know the ultimate in looking like an idiot is when you walk into a spider web. Because nobody else sees the spider web. They just see you walking off in the distance, suddenly flipping out for no reason whatsoever. Just walking along. All of a sudden, oh, did you see that guy? He was walking along. Just went nuts near that tree. He's still doing it. I hate when I get off an elevator on the wrong floor. You ever do that? You gotta hop back on and face those people? I feel like I owe everybody in there an explanation. Like they're all going, "Hey, here's the big idiot, get back on. Doesn't know where the hell he is." That was the second floor. It's just like the second floor. Everything's the same. Except for that big number 5. You look at it quick, it's like a 2. Look at it quick. Too quickly. Too much of the quickness. Not good with names. That's why I like when you go to a function and everybody has to wear a name tag. You know? But this is way too far from where you need it. And everybody knows you're going for it, you know? So how you doing there, Hello, my name is. Honey, listen, my name is. Just call me Hilo. If you're gonna have a baby, and you're thinking of a good baby name, if the name you're considering rhymes with anything, that name ain't no good. Because the other kids are gonna find the rhymes when he grows up and torment your child. There was a kid in our neighborhood growing up. I couldn't believe it. His name was Bidiot. And his brother, Jimbasol. And we were so stupid, we couldn't even find the rhymes. Bidiot, he is a stupid face. Jimbo's a moron! Jimbo's dumb! Dumbo! Dumb guy! Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. You're not going to believe what I had for breakfast. I'm trying to think of some old bit. Okay. Poptart! The worst transition in the history of comedy. Don't go, guy! transit. That kid probably didn't know how to make a Poptart. Then did Pop. Okay. Pop-Tarts, though, I'll tell you. So
They have
on this
instructions.
subject. You ever look at a Pop-Tarts box?
I
There are
do.
directions on them. Can there be a simpler food item than Pop-Tarts? Like if the directions weren't on there, would somebody, what the? How do I get that goodness in me?
Yeah.
They have two sets of directions. In case you don't understand one set, you can abandon that whole track and get on something a little easier for yourself. They have a set of toaster directions, which is more than one step. How is that possible? And the way you think of one step. Step one, toast the Pop-Tarts. Go ahead, toast them. Hey, are you still reading this? But they've managed to break them into smaller increments. These are some of the actual steps. I would love to be in the room watching someone who has to consult these steps. Number one, remove pastry from pouch. I see where they're going. We're banging on all cylinders. Number two, insert pastry vertically. Oh. They're reading toaster direction. You're going to throw the vertical concept at them? Then they have a set of microwave directions. That just blew me away that you could actually microwave a Pop-Tart. How long does it take to toast a Pop-Tart? A minute? If you want them dark? People don't have that kind of time? Listen, if you need to zap fry your Pop-Tarts before you head out the door, you might want to loosen up your schedule. And I swear it says microwave on high for 3 seconds. I don't think I want to wake up and be eating in 3 seconds. The alarm will put it down, it's